Yo, what is going on, everybody? I'm Max Dog, and today I'll be showing you guys my collection of reverted illegals along with some unobtainables at the end. And if you didn't know, when 2B was updated to 1.19 like last August, all illegals were immediately reverted whenever you load the chunks in which they were in and are still impossible to access or use, but they can still be viewed through their MBT data, which was not entirely deleted. So I'll show you what I mean. So normally, when looking into these shulks, this one would be entirely empty. This one just got some random stuff, some alpha slabs, probably alpha leaves, just other cool stuff, I guess. But if you have a client like Rusher Hack, you can go into extra tooltips, shulkers, and then hit show reverted illegals. And now you can see that there used to be stacked totems in here, and there used to be player heads, along with stacked tools and e-glass and stuff like that. So all illegals got their values changed to 0B, and that's why they're all displayed as the same number as 69, even though some of these could have been stacked in a different order. They probably all weren't. The 64 are the exact same. But now, let's just, when I hover over it, you can see they all have the same count now, which is why you can't really see them. Like if you're a normal, just a vanilla shulker viewer, like if I do that, like that's what I would normally see, like I showed you earlier on the bottom, because they have a value of 0B and you can't see 0 thing because it's not there. So, but everything got their value, like, why did I, fuck, like diluted down to like 0B. So that includes like if it was a stack of 4, if it was a full stack of 64, it all got changed to 0B, which is displayed as 69 with Rusher Hack. Um, Another thing is that 32Ks got their enchants removed. Like if it was a single 32K, you can no longer see that enchant level for that. The only exception is stacked 32Ks, which there were only two of them, which were the alphas stacked 32Ks, which you probably see all the time, and then Kino's Fierce Deity. So I'll show you. So as you can see, you can still see their 32K enchants, even though it only says 255. But as you can see, it still has the 32K enchants in the MBT data, and all these are the same. These have a different, for some reason, it's sharpness and unbreaking instead of sharpness and knockback. Don't know why that is, but. And then there's the Kinos, which I'm pretty sure these are the only two names that got like stacked and then duped like to a large extent. But there were some occasions when the plugin went down, the illegals plugin went down, which meant people were able to rename them, I think. And I don't know if they're one of ones, but I doubt they ever got duped. But here are some stacked 32Ks that were renamed, which is pretty dope if you ask me. Like I said, I don't know if these were duped. They could have been, but I highly doubt it. And I don't know when or if that's actually how. These are some player heads. Pretty. But so That's what happens when they were stacked and have the 32k enchant. This is just stacked. So you know 32k enchant because they obviously never had one. These are kind of cool. They don't have fire aspect. But over here are some... Yeah, I'll go down to this side. Like these used to be 32k enchanted, and now they just are normal. And you can't even see it in their MBT data either. That's been like completely removed. So, but these were just single stacked 32k swords. Not like 64 stacked or 54 or whatever. But, alright, I'll be quiet now and we can tour the rest of the museum. If you can even call it a museum. Kind of just threw it together because I wanted to get it done before the server updated to 1.21. Which is bound to happen eventually, but in case that changes anything too, I don't know if that'll like fuck with whatever's going on or if I can see them in 1.21 or what, we'll see, but alright, well, peace. Alright, so that's all for the illegals part of the stash, or reverted illegals part of the stash. Now we can look at the Unbreakables and Unobtainables, are things that were only possible to make in older versions of Minecraft. So for the Unbreakables, you can't see them in the vanilla way, but if you go to view their MBT data, you can tell that their damage has a high negative value like you see there, instead of just 0, which is what it should say. Well, that is all for the tour and what I've collected so far. But I encourage you guys to check out places that you think might have some old reverted illegals, because I know there's a lot I don't have, especially kits. You know, some good places you might want to check out would be like any 1.12 stashes that like you or someone else previously found in 1.19, because if they were found in 1.12, someone probably took the illegals and moved them somewhere else. But if you found it in 119, uh, someone probably just saw a bunch of empty shulkers and looked right over them. Like most of the stuff that I found was from only like 3 different stashes, which had all been looted before. And I found the cords just from, someone posting about it with like the cord showing in the bottom left. And also, let me know if you guys find anything interesting that I didn't show in the video or don't have. because I would definitely be willing to trade you some of my reverted shit or other items for it if you want. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a long one, and I appreciate you guys sticking it out to the end. Peace.